Hi, my name is Ellen, and I would like to show you where we ended up as and what's been going on for the last pretty much year because everything went chaos. We are no longer in California. We let go of that land there, and this I'm going to show you in a minute. You're looking at the side where they're all doing work, is our new land. So I'm going to flip the camera around so you can see it, not me, and show you the land and all the plans we have, and you're going to get to meet a bunch of people as well as my husband. So I have a new husband by the name of Ed. So let me flip the camera around real quick. Hard thing is doing this in the light. Okay, so the video cut off, so I get to restart again. I had started and walked everybody all the way over here, but we'll just go through it again, no problem. So all these people that you see up here working, the guy in the yellow shirt is my husband, Ed. All the other guys are members of our church. We are part of the Mormon Church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. We have lots of puppy dogs. These two dogs, the one's the next door neighbor, one's my neighbors that live 4 blocks down the street. But they're out here playing with our other dogs and having fun. This old house pile of junk right here is coming down. So what I was trying to say earlier, and it got cut off, was that we are putting up our new house here. We were going to do shipping container homes. So what I'm doing is walking you around the land, doing shipping container homes, but they're not real fond of that up here. So we're going to do a mobile. We're going to collect rainwater, raise gardens, raise animals. This is going to be rehabbed into a chicken coop for the laying chickens. And then we'll also do some meat chickens. We have to play it by ear to see if we can do this for the eating part. I think I'm okay with it, but I'm not positive. So we will see. Got all kinds of trees out here. We have mesquites and we have junipers, which up here they call them cedars. But they're really hard bark and trunks. So they work really good as posts for your fencing. All over the state up here, you can see them doing it. So we're coming up on the back side of the property now. Right there's the gate that will come through, but it's going to become a double gate. And we'll actually move the house in through here. And it'll come and the house is going to go that way. And we're going to have, for the dogs, because we do have a lot of wildlife out here like coyotes. Somebody said we have wolves. I don't know that for sure or not. All this trash to pick up. Deer and elk come running around out here. We are in, not all the way up north, but more northeastern Arizona in an area called Snowflake. And it's a beautiful area. If anybody can figure out what this is, we're trying to play guessing games. It's not a septic. Looks like somebody actually at one point maybe thought they were going to put a flag here or something. It's a concrete block with a piece of PVC coming out and little pieces of rebars around the corner. Over there is going to be our septic area. And you want to talk about being blessed. God has seriously blessed us with this house. We couldn't have had a more perfect test for being able to put in septic. It has the perfect lines. The ground, after 2 feet of the clay, it goes into the gravel, the rock, the sand, all of that exactly as it needs to be. Our well that's on the land works. It just has to have new innards. So that's easy. This is Miss Bella. This is Miss Rosie. She has spinal stenosis. That's why she walks funny, but you don't slow her down. And this is our neighbor dog. I can't remember her name, but I will. And the other big dog you see is Sasha. And then the little dogs I'll introduce you as we go. We have a total of, between us and there's 3 other ladies that will be living with my husband and I, growing old together. So it's not only an animal rescue, it's for us old critters too. To grow old and live a happier, healthier life. And right now I'm not supposed to even be able to walk. Well, you can see I can walk, do quite well at it actually. But we're standing right where the house will be. The house is going to face out towards this street here, okay? I'm right on the corner of 2 streets. That's really cool. And what I'm going to do is trim up these trees, take the limbs off, and fill in the areas where I need for extra posts for fencing. And then we're also going to do inner fencing, cross-like fencing, little areas, etc. It's 2.5 acres. I love these bigger junipers. They're just gorgeous. What's the matter, Wosie? Look at that adorable face on her. Wosie, show your cute little face. Row. Show that cute little face. Yeah. We also have 5 more cats coming. And in 2 weeks, 2 more ladies coming. That lady that you see there in the white beanie is Lynn. She is already one of our roommates that we have. But our goal is, number one, we all live on Social Security, except for Ed, he's still working. To be able to live a sustainable life, healthier, as independent as we can be for as long as we possibly can be, and not spending our entire Social Security checks just to have a roof over our head. So what we're doing is doing it nice and cheap for all of us so we can go and do things. You know, if we want to travel, we've got a travel trailer, which you will see when we put it on the land in a couple weeks. We'll be staying in that. We already have one shed coming. Okay. These are elders from the church and our neighbors too. This little girl coming up here is Miss Amy. She is, I gotta show you Tucker. We have a mother and a father that came to us and a couple weeks later had babies, so we still have 3 of them. The mother, the father, and one of the brothers is still in California, but they're coming back with us in just a couple weeks. So, see T-post here, and we're going to get all that ready to give them a big area to run in until we can get all the rest of the fence fixed. So, all part of the fun. Hey, Ed. Lynn, say hi to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
You will periodically see people in. That's my husband, Ed, right there. Hey, Ed, turn around, look, and say hi, because we lost the other video. He can't hear me.
He's busy.
That little dog right there is Sasha. She's our neighbor's dog. But that was a whole building that we pulled down a couple weeks ago and is now getting out to the dump. This is where they pulled all the pipe out. Our well is 400 feet deep. See, neighboring puppy dogs, and they get along fine. So we have all the pipe. We just have to put a new pump on it and put it all back in. So we've already got the company to help us with that because that's a little too long deep for us to go. This little boy right here is Mr. Tucker.
Out of the car.
Oh, he does like to do backflips. I wouldn't backflip off of here, Tucker. You got a post you'll land on, baby.
I checked him over. And
honey, I'm videoing.
Huh?
This is Mr. Tucker. He is paralyzed, but you don't stop this little boy. He has a definite will to live. He eats, he drinks, he does all of his business and everything just fine and dandy. Yeah. And he talks to you, and this little boy says ruh-roh. So one point in time, we'll get him to do it. You want Wawa? You say ruh-roh? Tucker, ruh-roh. No, he's not going to do it today. No, he doesn't want water. That's why. Okay, so this is the corral area we're going to rehab. All the outside buildings, we ask for tin roof on the house, but we're buying a model, so I don't know if it's going to have regular shingles or a tin roof. So we don't know if we're going to be able to collect water off of there, but all the outbuildings, we will be collecting rainwater. We only average 13 inches of rain here a year. But, hey guys, that little boy in the red jacket is Mr. Bean. Since we are in Arizona, we get monsoons. So we're going to capture as much of that rainwater, do swells, do a little pond area for the animals and everything. That's the corral that we will get all rehabbed up and put the tin roof back up top, put sides on it, and do it for milking of the goats and everything. Probably make it for goats, and then if and when we get the cow, we're going to do a cow for beef, and we're still determining whether we're going to do a cow for milk or not, because that's a lot of milk. But we're going to put the goats in there and a cow in there for now. So you have now seen our land. It is a beautiful area and all of our plans, and I will try to keep going as we get going. I'm going to do, once we get the garden going and everything, we're going to do canning videos and dehydrating and food saving and everything. So we'll let you see all that. Thanks a lot, and you have a great day.